Good morning, Burns Latino Studies Academy. You're watching Burns Live, your window to the world of what's happening in our school, the community, and the world. Tune in here Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday mornings at 8:35 to hear the daily announcements, find out what's happening with the weather, and what's for lunch today. I'm Octavian.
And I'm Linda, along with Louis to Sports and George to Weather. Together we are your Burns Live morning team. Before we begin, we must apologize for not being on air on Monday. Unfortunately, Dr. M hit the wrong button, and instead of streaming our show on YouTube, we sent it to Mars.
Really? To Mars?
No, not really. I don't know where he sent it, but it just wasn't to YouTube.
Linda, I just don't get your jokes sometimes.
Anyway, our morning show is streamed live over YouTube. Your parents and relatives can find us by searching for Burns Latino Studies Academy on Burns Live. Reminder to subscribe to our show in the near future. You'll also be able to see portions of our show on CPTV. We are going to be featured. We also just got some really awesome news. We are going to be featured on the Hartford Public School website.
Today is Wednesday, October 17th, 2018, middle school. Today is a B-Day. Follow your B-Day schedule.
Today's lunch menu is baked breaded chicken chunks, cross tracks sweet potato, farm fresh green beans, whole grain corn muffin, fruit choice, milk choice. All items in our cafeteria are 100% whole grain. That's a good thing.
Stay tuned at the end of the show for our Pledge of Allegiance. Throughout the school year, we will host guests from different classes to recite the Pledge live each morning. This morning, we have two students from Dr. Richardson's class.
We have a new word of the day today. Each day will add an interesting word to your vocabulary. Try to use the word in a conversation throughout the day. If you are overheard using the word correctly by a teacher, it can mean some additional dojo points for you. Today's word is inevitable. The word inevitable is an adjective and means certain to happen, unavoidable. Used in a sentence, the congressman who said war was inevitable. Synonyms: unavoidable, inescapable, inexorable, inelectable. Monday was the last day of Latino Heritage Month in the U.S., and we are finally done with the Latino Culture Door Contest.
Wow, a month has gone by that really fast.
I know. I'm so glad we had a chance to make the different doors.
Were you able to walk around and see what everyone had made?
Yes, I saw some really interesting doors. I learned a lot about a few about a few different people.
For example,
did you know who Celia Cruz was?
Wasn't she a Cuban singer that Mr. Acosta's squad displaced on their door?
Yes, I really like how they made it a mystery and had to guess, and you had to guess.
According to Dr. M, a whole lot of classes decorated their doors.
That's really cool.
Yeah, I can't wait to hear about the next contest we are doing.
What's another contest? We don't even know who won this one yet.
You're right, we don't.
So are you gonna tell me?
Maybe, but first a little about the new door contest.
Isn't this one about the colleges?
So we get to choose a college that we are interested in and decorate our door to look like the college or university.
I kind of like that idea.
We also need to describe where the school is located and what type of majors they offer.
I can do that. I already know which college I want to attend.
Awesome, so do I.
Octavia, you do know that Hogwarts is not a real school, right?
Yes, I do. But wouldn't that kind of school be really cool?
Again with the fantasy, are you ever going to come down to earth?
Eventually, but I'll stay with it for a while.
So are you going to tell me who won the door contest?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
So tell me who won.
One of the classes.
I know that, but which one?
There were a lot of great doors, but one stood out to the judges.
Which door?
I'm getting to it. Be patient.
If I wait any longer, you'll probably become a patient in the hospital.
Wow. That is so violent. Okay, the winner of this year's Latino Culture Door Contest was Miss Mayo's squad.
That is so cool. They did a door about themselves. How awesome.
Okay, so while they celebrate, how about we find out whose birthdays it is today?
We have one birthday today in the Burns family, Tyron Gooden from 6th grade. We have missed a few birthdays over the weekend also. Araya Battles, Kaylee Cruz, Rico Diaz, and Angelique Sanchez all had birthdays on Saturdays. And Jadiel Cariano from 4th grade had his on Monday. Wish them all a happy birthday when you see them today.
Awesome. A whole bunch of names for you to read. I love it.
We should probably stop talking now and let's and let Lewis get on with the sports.
I guess you were right. Hey, Lewis, what's happening in the sports world?
Good morning, sports fans. I'm not sure if I'm still Lewis. I was Lewis at one time, but then I stopped coming to work on time, so now I'm anybody that we have available. And here are your scores from last night. The champion series for Major League Baseball is well underway. Last night, the Boston Red Sox took back the home field advantage, beating the Houston Astros 8-2 down in Texas. In the National League, the LA Dodgers broke a tie game in the 13th inning to win 2-1, tying the series 2-2. Monday Night Football had all the 49ers and the Packers going head in Wisconsin. The Packers took home the win 33-30 in the most important sport, ice hockey. 8 games were played last night. The NJ Devils linked the Dallas Stars 3-0. The NY Rangers beat out the Avalanche 3-2 in a shootout following a tied regulation game. The Flyers topped the Florida Panthers 6-5, also in a shootout. Last night also saw the opening day of the NBA season. Boston topped the Philadelphia 76ers to 105-87. That wraps up the sports news. What does today's forecast look like, George?
Good morning, Burns. I'm George, but I could be Rose if we have to switch things up again. And here's today's weather live from the Burns Rooftop Weather Center. Today is October 17th and fall has definitely begun. We finally are starting to see a change in the temperature and the humidity levels. Yesterday was a sunny day with seasonal temperatures. The high on Tuesday was 64 degrees. The temperature this morning is a chilly 44.8 degrees. The feels like temperature is also 44.8 degrees, indicating almost calm winds. The dew point has dropped to 38 degrees, indicating that the atmosphere is almost done with the summer moisture that has controlled our weather for the past 5 months. The humidity is also lower than this morning, as we should see sunny skies today. Our current humidity level is 76. The pressure has climbed to 29.83 inches, and it should rise throughout the day as far as weather continues to push into the area. The winds are mild, holding steady at 1.3 miles per hour, and occasional gust up to 2.2 miles per hour out of the south-southwest. Today's high should be right around 60 degrees, cooling air, so we're finally getting near where it should be in the middle of October. Tonight's lows will drop down to downright chilly, 39 degrees by daybreak Thursday, as a secondary cold front moves through from the west. Don't forget a coat on the way to school tomorrow. Today is forecast to be partly sunny day with some residual clouds filtering the sun. Winds should pick up throughout the day as a front moves through the area. We might see our first frost of the season as the temperature drops on Thursday morning to a low of 35 degrees. The high on Thursday will only reach 45 degrees with wind peaking out around 35 miles per hour. It's time to bring out those winter coats. Wind chills will stay in the low 30s all day tomorrow. Friday temps will rebound slightly to a high of 55 degrees with continued sunny skies. Check with me tomorrow for my weekend forecast to see which plans are to go and which need to go away for the weekend. Recess looks like a go today with sunny skies and highs around 60 degrees. It will be comfortable and sunny throughout the afternoon. Sunrise this morning was at 7:05 a.m. Sunset this evening will be at 6:06 p.m. Today's weather word is frost. White White ice crystals that form on a surface like the ground or leaves will be plain. Frost is created when the air temperature drops below freezing and the water vapor in the air freezes into ice crystals. Science, isn't it amazing? That's it for the weather. Back to you guys. Back to you guys.
Wrapping up today's broadcast, we'd like everyone to say for the Pledge of Allegiance.
This morning we have Joyce Marie and Jaden from Dr. Richardson's class joining us for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Respect yourself, respect others, and respect the environment.
Make the day a great one or not, the choice is up to you.
Tune into our next broadcast tomorrow at 8:35 a.m.
Burns Live is out.
Yes,